Okay, we're back today, the 15th of May. It's exactly 15 days since the beet was sown. While we can't see anything in a line yet, as I look at the ground, I can see beet at the cotyledon stage, so it emerged in the last 5-6 days. What the camera won't pick up is there's very odd, tiny little weeds just peeping through. Because it's my field and I know the history of it, I know the weeds that are going to be coming, and again, it's going to be very predictable. The weather's been a bit cool. It's actually been dry since we sowed. We got 5 mil of rain though on Saturday night, which has helped the emergence. As quick as the sprayer driver can see lines in this field, which is probably 2 days away, we will be spraying. And again, the programme, it's as predicted: 0.5 of Max Pro, 0.5 of Galtix, 0.4 of Enzar, 30 grams of debut per hectare. I'll put out 60% of all of that, and I'll put out a half a litre of oil with it. 5 days later I'll repeat the dose, and the whole concept is to go kind on the beet while hitting the weeds. The interval is critical. It has to be kept at 5 to 7 days. A lot of people have asked about my decision to roll beet, which I've been doing for a number of years. Basically, it's about getting a fine, level, firm surface to have the minimum amount of clods, so your weed spray is getting at the small little targets. In essence, a key point to remember with beet, the main point to remember with beet herbicides, is you never look at the beet as regards when to go with a herbicide. You look at the weeds, because with the debut program, it is so kind on the beet. You don't need all the beet to be emerging. You can spray beet at 10% emergence. You can, in theory, spray beet with no emergence if all the weeds are up. So you look at the weeds at all times. You're targeting the weeds when they're small, getting in as quick as possible, and that's the main thing you have to be concerned about. I would have spoke to 2 times I was in the field previously about the forage rape break crop that was here in the winter, and a little bit of concern I had that this particular field, because it was the last to be grazed, didn't have a lot of leaf when I spraying, but given the time of the year, it was important I get something started in terms of getting work done. Those 3 samples that I'm showing you, they're dead. They got enough glyphosate, they're left on top of the ground, they're okay. These 2 particular ones are the type of things I was concerned about. I've just pulled them out of the ground. The roots were buried in the ploughing, and they've just shot up 2 little sprouts out of them. And the herbicide program I'm using, nor any herbicide program you'll use, will be strong enough to exhaust the food reserves that are down in that. So unfortunately, the likes of that, if you don't take it out by hand, you're going to be left with it. I also mentioned the last day one of the downsides of rape is slugs love it. And here's one of these little plants that is starting to regrow, and I just happened to break it off its root. What's the first thing I find? A little slug grazing away still. So as I said, rape, slugs, hand in hand. So the beet is going to be minded very carefully from the start. Soft herbicide programs, it'll still get nutrition by way of manganese and uplift and things like that, but it has all its fertilizer. I don't wait for any top dressing until the beet is up. Everything goes in the seedbed. So we're pretty much on schedule. We start herbicide here in about 2 days, and hopefully it'll all go according to plan.